Hi, my name is Kirby. I'm one of the co-founders of LUVIRI, and today we are going to go through our new DIY lash kit. Our DIY lash kit is perfect for those people that love the look of eyelash extensions, just don't have the time or money to do them every couple of weeks. So these lashes will actually last up to 2 weeks if you look after them correctly, and the kit comes with everything that you need to get the perfect set of eyelash extensions at home. So for starters, we do have our lash tool. This is going to help you to be able to perfectly apply your eyelash extensions with ease. It has a non-slip coating, so super easy, especially if your hands are wet or you have any of the products on your hands. You're going to be able to apply your eyelash extensions very easily with these. Next we have our Bond. So this one here is what we're actually using as our glue to hold the eyelashes on. You can see that it is on a super fine tip mascara wand. This one here we use basically 1 to 2 millimeters away from the base of your lash, and this is what's going to adhere these beautiful eyelash extensions to your natural lash. So next we have our sealant. So this is used basically to get rid of that sticky residue, make sure that your eyelashes are completely locked on to your natural lashes, and create that waterproof bonding. So again, it's on a super fine tip mascara spoolie, so this gives you total precision. Next we have our remover gel. So this one here comes with a rubber tip at the top, and you just click the base to push the product up to be used. As you can see there. Now this gel actually helps to remove the eyelash glue and adhesive. So when you're finished with your perfect eyelash extensions at home, apply this to the base and where the bond is applied to your natural lashes. Leave for a few seconds and then you can just simply remove your own lashes. Each one of our kits come with 2 different styles of lashes. So we have a more natural lash here, and then we have our more thicker lashes here as well. You can definitely interchange the two, create so many different styles of lashes. If you're wanting an open eye, closed eye, more of a cat eye look, we will have a blog put up with all the different variations you can create with this one kit, and we will have new lashes coming soon. So now we're going to go on to the application process. So we're going to go ahead and apply our DIY eyelash extensions now. So I have gone ahead and cleansed my eyelashes with the lash cleanser. This is going to just make sure you've removed any extra makeup, oils, anything that's going to prevent the eyelashes from staying on your eyes for 14 days. And I'm going to choose this little kit here to apply, because I find these are more of a natural sort of look to the eyelash extensions. We're going to take our applicator tool and we're just going to remove the eyelash extensions from the actual case, and we're just going to trim off these little excess bits on each side. I'm just taking a pair of scissors here, and I'm just going to snip off any excess on the ends of the lashes, and we're going to repeat that to every lash. Once they're done, I'm just placing them back into the tray very lightly, and again we're just going to remove. So these lashes are already cut up for you, so they're basically going to fit the eye absolutely perfectly. But I do just like to make sure I get rid of any excess on the corners, just to make sure that they're nice seamless fit and you don't get any irritation. As I'm sure you know, with wearing false eyelashes, if you don't cut the corners, sometimes it can be a little bit irritating on the eye, and we don't want that, especially with these staying on the eyes for 7 to 14 days. I've got this one. You can see the tiny bit that I am cutting off is just this little outer corner here. So it might be a little bit too small for the camera to focus on. So the next step is going to be curling your lashes. So this just makes the application process a lot easier. You can get your lashes really close to that base of your lash line, and it makes seeing where your actual lashes are a lot easier. You can skip this step if you like, but I do find it makes a huge difference. I'm just trying to get as close to that lash line as possible. As I said before, my eyes are completely makeup free. My eyelashes, sorry. And this is just going to mean that we're going to get a much longer application. So now that we've curled our lashes, I am going to give them a little brush as well. So using the diamond lash spoolie, just giving them a really quick brush through to make sure they're all sitting nicely. Perfect. So now we're going to go ahead and apply the Bond. So as I said before, it is on this very, very small little application brush, like a mascara wand, and what we are going to do with that is looking down into a mirror and just doing that very first few millimeters as close, about a millimeter away from the actual lash line, and we're just applying a very, very small amount of this adhesive. I'm going to leave that to dry for a few seconds and then apply a second coat. So just really lightly at the base of my eyelashes. So now I'm going to give that a second to get tacky. You will feel it getting tacky. And then we're going to start with the application. Okay, so when we're getting the lashes, you want them to sort of curl upwards towards your eye. So we've got this one here, and we are going to just place this, if the higher up on the actual lash you can get, the better, because you have a little bit more control. Make sure you're comfortable in how you're going to apply it as well. And we are going to just place it underneath the lash, and it just grabs on by itself. Give it a little push so that it's on there nicely. Okay, so we're taking our second one, looking down into a mirror, and as close as we can get to that other lash, we are going to place that one right next to it. Now we have our third lash, again as close as possible to the other lash. Now if this does happen, it's fine, you can pull it off and try and apply it again. We want the application to be seamless. The whole idea of this is to look like you're not wearing lashes at all. Perfect. Fourth lash. Now at the end, I'm just lightly pressing these into the lashes just to get that bond adhering a lot better. Now we do have one more lash we can put on, but my eyes are a little bit smaller, so I don't need to actually apply that. And there you have it. There's your perfect sort of cat eye look. Looks absolutely stunning. And as I said before, these can last up to 14 days. So with proper care, they're really going to give you that really long, beautiful eyelash extension look without the maintenance. And you can take them off with the remover and apply them whenever you like as well. So we're going to give that a little bit of time to set, and then I'm going to apply the sealant. I'm going to apply the second side, so looking down into a mirror, and we're just applying a small amount of that bond to the very base of our lashes. If you find that part a bit too difficult, you can apply the bond directly to the bottom of these lashes. So I'll show you how to do that as well. So we've got our lash here. If it's curling upwards to fit and contour our eye, we want to pop it just on that very little tiny band there. So I'm going to take the bond here and just apply a tiny amount to that very base there and allow that to get dry for a few seconds. Looking down into a mirror so you can actually see the best way to get this on. And just to the very base, we're applying that on there and giving it a little push so that it's adhering to the bottom of your lashes nicely. We've got our next lash here. I'm going to apply a little bit of the bond to the base again. You don't need very much of this. Just a really light dusting on the ends. Give it a second to sort of dry, become tacky, and then we're looking down again into a mirror and applying that right next to where we just applied that first one. If it does come off when you tap it, it's totally fine. It does stay tacky for a while. You can remove it, pop it back right next to that first one. So I don't know if you can see that I do have a little bit of it coming down. I am going to try and push that into the lashes without removing it. Perfect. Apply a small amount just to that really bottom band and maybe a millimeter up from the base. Give it a second to dry. Reposition it on our little lash applicator tool, looking down into a mirror, and this one is giving it a few little taps. And our last but not least, so right on the bottom again, looking down into a mirror, perfect. Now, so I'm going to clamp these lashes together now with the my natural lashes. And to do that, I'm going to apply a little bit of the sealant. So this removes any of that tacky finish. So it is a clear liquid that you apply anywhere that you've sort of applied any of the glue. So I'm going to go on top and bottom. There we go. And now I'm going to use the same applicator tool to just clamp down the lashes with my natural lashes and make sure those are on there, on that lash line really nicely. Now this has got a curve to it, so it does curve really nicely with your natural lash line. Go. Give it a little brush. That's it. So now you've just saved yourself 2.5 hours in a salon, done your lashes yourself. All of these products are reusable, so once you remove them, give them a little wash with some of the lash cleanser. Leave them to air dry. They won't lose their curl because they are heat treated. So as long as you don't apply heat to them, they will keep their curl, look beautiful for up to 2 weeks. You can then remove them with the remover. As I said before, you've got the remover here, just pushing the button here to release the product up the top. as you can see there. This you would use directly onto your eyes there, or you can use a spoolie or anything like that to remove it. Give them a good clean once you have used the remover on the actual eyelashes. Give them a really good clean with the lash cleanser. This one here, a brush with the spoolie, and you are ready to go again for another set of lashes. So these are reusable up to 20 times. We will have more styles becoming available as we go on, but we would love your feedback on what kind of styles you would like. But that is it. I hope you enjoyed. We can't wait for you guys to try these. They're absolutely incredible. For the price of one pair, well, probably half a pair of eyelash extensions, you get this for up to 20 uses. So it's a really, really good value. It will take a little bit of practice to get used to. If you find it's easier to apply them to the top of your lashes, absolutely fine. There's no right or wrong way to use this. We do it this way because it's a little bit more seamless. You can't see where the lashes are applied, but we absolutely love them, and we can't wait for you guys to try them as well. Let us know in comments below what kind of styles you want us to do next.